treat at least as well so that we pick who we also hand over.
What woman again? Not, not Yes. At gmail.com. Why? Pardon? Oh, no, 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 I haven't told you. Ah, but I didn't.
So before I started, the permanent secretary had already finished out that and proceed is way here. That's why I permanent secretary finished up with the so yes. Yeah.
There's no recognizing my system, so I want to share it with others so that I can project my system.
So,
So, I don't know if I will.
It's not even ignorant. It's not ignorant. It depends on people. We live in a world now where they ask us to be in unison with nature, most especially when we are looking at climate change and stuff. Instead of us to start to constrain our organic stuff, let me put it that way. We can also use that to further fertilize instead of using chemicals. So keep our hands fertile. It's simple.
right, so let's
Thank you, the sponsor. Good morning, everyone. I'm Samaru Muhammad, the staff of the Institute of Statistics. I'm standing here to take a one recap of the activities and all the interactive discussion that transpired here yesterday. For the sake of introduction, in the one of 3 day workshop commenced with arrival, registration, and a tea session for all participants. The workshop brought together representatives from key MDAs, government partners, civil society organizations, technical stakeholders, working in population dynamics, youth development, planning, monitoring and evaluation, and social protection. Um, the overall objective of the workshop is to develop a comprehensive implementation plan and monitoring and evaluation framework for the Kaduna State demographic roadmap in alignment with the state development plan and the sustain agenda. Opening session, we started the main session with the national anthem. The day began with the national anthem, followed by the introduction and setting ground rules to ensure smooth and collaborative processes. Um, followed by the next item was a welcome remark and address, which was being facilitated by the Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Youth and Development. She welcomed all the participants and emphasized the importance of organizing demographic opportunity, coordinated multi-sectoral approaches. And then Yusuf Ishaku presented the program objective, just like what I captured earlier, where he outlined the key objectives of the workshop, which include developing a plan, establishing an MIE framework, enhancing stakeholder ownership, and strengthening cross-sector coordination for effective delivery. Followed by that, a good message were being served, and this remark were delivered by the three representatives, one from the partner side, that's Latvia, then the statistician general would be message, which was being delivered by Humble Director of Economic and Social Statistics of Kaduna State Bureau of Statistics and also Planning and Budget Commission. That was also took by the Director of State Planning. And all the speakers underscored the role of quality data, collaborative governance, evidence-based planning, and achieve demographic dividend in the state. That takes us to the technical sessions. We had two or three sessions yesterday where presentation were made. The first is was facilitated by Aja Aminani, where she took us through understanding the state demographic dividend plan, a roadmap, and the stakeholder. The session provided a comprehensive overview of the demographic roadmap, explaining the four pillars. And the pillars are governance, education, health, and economic empowerment, and also outline the stakeholder role across sectors, emphasize placed on integrated plan, youth development, investment, and data system strengthening. Following our presentation, several committee collaborations by participants strongly emphasized the intervention that please use are used at the center of planning and implementation. The permanent secretary, Ministry of Youth and Development, expressed concern regarding overlaps in the mandate among MDAs. In response, the participants advised by providing a kind of advocacy to strengthen synergy and coordination, which at end will lead to the fruitful collaboration. The second presentation was made by the Director of State Planning, Madam Masita, and the theme for that presentation is alignment for demographic dividend of the demographic dividends with strategic state documents. During this section was highly interactive, generated extensive discussion, especially around the need for clear alignment between the DTR, state government plan, sustain agenda, and existing sectoral policy. The participants deliberated on the strategic importance of harmonizing indicators, timeline, and responsibilities to ensure coherence and minimize duplication across sectors. That takes us to the third presentation, and it was facilitated by Joseph Amadu, the Director of MIE PPC. And the theme for that session was overview of Kaduna State monitoring and evaluation system. The presentation highlighted the structure of the state MIE, the existing reporting framework, dashboard functionality, the guidelines, and guidelines for integrating DDR indicator to the mainstream of the MIE architecture. And the next activity that was done is the grouping of participants for thematic work to begin on day 2. We had 4 different groups, the governance and security, and has this number of the MPs that are going to work in that particular group. We also have another group that will be looking at economic empowerment, education and skill development. Then we also have another group that will look at health and well-being. And this group will begin the structure of development of the PDR implementation framework on the day 2. So I have a key summary of the all achievement for the day 1. The day 1 concluded with a strong engagement and a set of solid foundation for the rest of the workshop. And key achievements include a shared understanding of Kaduna State Dividend roadmap and its strategic relevance. The constructive discussion on youth-focused intervention, highlighting the need to place young people at the center of DDR implementation plan. Then identification of overlap among MDAs and a clear guidance for the Ministry of Youth to strengthen advocacy and cross-sector collaboration. Then highly interactive alignment discussion that clarify how DDR is fit within the state government plan and the ongoing policy framework. And then lastly is the formation of thematic group to begin structured work on implementation and MIE framework on the day. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you very much, Usman. I think even Hajiada was not here today. He's not an expert on DTR because I think he did a very wonderful job in really giving us the recap for yesterday. This is something that anybody that picks it already has a picture of what transpired very much. Please let's appreciate him once again. So I don't know what we will do because the hall is looking like today's weekend.
Since he has already done the recap and just
Yes, so we know the various groups we belong to based on the email that we have sent. So we are supposed to have three major groups. So maybe what we'll do is that we'll do it. Should we start this way or this way? Group one, group two, and group three. So group one here is governance and security and justice. Then group two is going to look at economic empowerment and education and skill development. Then group three is going to look at health and well-being. So health is already seated in this group, education is already seated in this group. Um, Governance are also already, but I think for Ministry of Youth, you have to divide yourself. Yes, so I think you are, so sorry, Ministry of Youth, yeah. Economic empowerment and skill development. Government. So Hatia, they have a role to play in governance because of the policy issues and all of that.
so that you understand. Because Ministry of Youth is supposed to be the government.
Yeah, yes, yes.
But
For understanding.
presentation